Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. That's the name of the game. Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. That's the name of the game. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little silly. I'm here to tell you, I'm here to suggest, in a sense, that we've all gone through periods in our lives, all of us, where at some point in time we have felt that, you know, we were just waking up every day and purely existing. That we sort of, you know, were living without serving a purpose. Sitting at your desk, you know, you sit and wonder, you're like, I didn't go to college for this. Why am I here? You know, it's like you feel like you get up every day and you're facing the world, and at the end of it you really have no clue why it is that you're doing what you're doing, or why you've been doing it for so long. You just feel like your life in itself serves no larger purpose, and it's okay to feel that way. That's alright. It's alright. As I told one of my close friends recently, that's okay. You know, you have to learn to munch it. You have to learn to munch it. And when I say that, meaning, you know, in life, there are going to be times where you barely have enough money, you know, to even fill your gas tank up halfway, and then your engine light comes on. And God knows you have no money whatsoever to pay to get your car fixed. Munch it. That's a problem. That's one of your issues. Don't ignore it. Don't pretend it doesn't exist. Own it. Own it. Munch it. Digest it. Allow it to process and pass through. You know? If you and your best friend are roommates, you all live together. You know, it was a great idea, you guys wanted to save money, you got a 2-bedroom place, and now you two basically just walk past one another and don't even speak. You know? Munch it! Yes, your friendship is on the rocks. It's an issue. It's something going on in your life. It's your burden. You have to own it. You know? If you've been unemployed for an entire year, you know, you're collecting unemployment, it's getting ready to run out, you're sending out 10, 15 resumes a day. That is a problem. It is. It's okay for you to be upset and bothered or sad and depressed about that. Munch it. Own it. It exists. You know? What we don't want to do is go out and drink and get high or have meaningless sex to try to heal ourselves, you know, to try to avoid the problems and issues going on in your life. It's okay to acknowledge that you have problems, you have issues. Own that. Munch it. But remember to love it. For every shortcoming, for every flaw, for every trial, for every tribulation in your life, love something else about it. This is something that my mother has instilled in me to help me get through some of my toughest times. Yes! You know, your engine light in your car may have just come on, but love the fact that you even have a car to get in to go from point A to point B, which may only be from home to work. Enough for you to make enough money, you get that next check so that you can possibly get your car fixed. Yes! You and your roommate live together and you're barely speaking. You walk past each other like two ships in the night, don't say a word. But you know what? You may only have 4 months left in your lease, and thank God, seriously, that you have a roof over your head. Love it. Love that. You have a roof over your head and you're not at home living with your mother, her new boyfriend, and 2 dogs in the basement. Love those elements of your life. Yes, you may be applying for job after job after job, and you've sent your resume out, you've emailed, you've faxed, and you still haven't gotten anything. Your unemployment's getting ready to run out. But love the fact that you even have the experience and the education or skills necessary to fill a job that is aligned for you already in the pipeline. You know, munch your issues. Digest it, take it in, let it pass through. But in the meantime, while you're waiting to do that, love the other side of your circumstances. If you don't do that, then you'll never have a peace of mind. You'll never get to that point of feeling opposite of standing in the middle of nowhere, feeling purposeless, and that your life serves no ultimate, you know, meaning. You want to munch it, you want to love it, but we all want things as well. We all want things in life, and sometimes we're made to feel guilty for our dreams. We're made to feel guilty, or we're made to feel that we're not good enough. You know, we don't have what it takes to meet our short-term goals or our long-term dreams. You know, it's good to desire something, because when you desire something that may be there, then every step you take, every decision you make, and everything you do is helping you forge forward towards that goal and towards that dream. So even though other things may be going wrong in your life, when opportunities present themselves, if you have a long-term dream and something presents itself and you can see that that possibly at A can get you somewhere to Z along the line, you're more apt to take advantage of it, even if it doesn't pay, even if it's not structured to be the most convenient. Always want something. If not just in life in general, want something for those closest to you. Because when you have a passion, when you have a desire, when you have a want, you tend to smile more. You tend to feel that your position on this earth is larger than the circumstances in which you live. Always want, always desire, you know? Small, medium, and big. Reach. But you have to serve it. And this one is probably the most important. You have to know in your life, it's one thing to pray and ask the Lord or whomever or whatever you believe in to help guide you, to help you move towards, you know, your wants and your desires. But you have to serve it. Meaning you have to move yourself. You have to take that first step. You have to make that first decision. You have to make a plan, design a plan for yourself. Because until you take that first step, no higher being can possibly pull you from the rut you may feel you're in, or from the bottom of the barrel you may feel caught in, if you don't serve it. And when I say serve it, meaning you're putting forth the effort, you're putting forth the energy, you're doing everything you know to do that's in your immediate powers to make that dream come true or to reach a short-term goal. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've got to. You've got to munch it, love it, want it, serve it. Munch it, love it, want it, serve it. Live by those 4 words and the meanings behind them this summer. You know, for me, one thing I had to munch was the fact that I've been very, very inconsistent over the past year, year and a half as it concerns my online platform. You know, I've been impatient because I feel or have felt that one thing is supposed to lead to another. And I wanted to dictate the time that that's supposed to take. You know, I wanted things to move. And as my grandmother said, sometimes you got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you run. And you got to run before you fly. And sometimes most people don't even get to that point of flight. That's something I had to munch, accept about myself, is that I've been very, very inconsistent when it comes to my online platform. But I love the fact that God even put me on this journey 4 years ago, and something that started out as one video in my small studio apartment turned into me reaching thousands of individuals across this country and beyond. And I'm grateful for the fact that so many of you never forgot about me, even though I have lost some supporters, I have lost some fans, I have lost some viewers because of my inconsistency. I love the fact that I have a platform to express myself and that so many have been here. What do I want? I want to be able to use my voice, to use my personality, to use my presence, to inspire, to influence, and to entertain on a mainstream platform, whether that be a television showcase, a radio showcase, magazine, what have you. I want to be able to live my life, to take care of myself and my family doing what I love. Using my voice, using the written word, using my personality, using my influence to educate and entertain. That's what I want. And so how am I going to serve that? I'm going to be consistent. I am rebranding right now behind the scenes. You are getting ready to see more of me on a very familiar level. I, plan to be a lot more present, a lot more consistent, and be appreciative of the platform I have, because even though it's the beginning, I can't possibly get my want if I don't serve it, love what I already have, and accept much what it is that has kept me from being where I want to be. So in the comment section, I want you to share, not only just for my purpose, for my reading, but for those others who will read. Share with me. It doesn't have to be a munch, a love, a want, and a serve, but just one. What's something about yourself that you have to munch and accept? But on the flip side of that, what do you love that's going on in your life? in relation to what you've had to munch? You know, what are some of your wants? And what are you going to do to serve that? To make that come alive? Yes, weigh in. I love you guys so dearly. Let me just say, I've been on Instagram now for the past 3 or 4 weeks and I love it. Thank you for all of you who have been following. For those of you who have not, my name on there is Zim Says. XEMSAYS. Follow me now. Follow me now. Comment. And definitely I will be back. I will be back. Thank you so much for being so supportive, for never forgetting about Zim VanAdams, for continuing to send me replies on Twitter, all your beautiful messages on Facebook. I read them all, and your emails too. I swear to God I do, and I read everything on here. Every comment you send, every message you send here on YouTube, I've got it. But guess what? We're going to keep this going for the summer. We are conquering the world. One word at a time. And remember what I say, munch and love it, want it,